listen to yourself here. Listen to yourself. Are you willing to give up everything for a loser? That's what Rick is. Any guy that would take advantage of a young, innocent girl is a loser.
Is Rick still outside?
He left.
This is ridiculous.
My son is not a loser.
Why are you so quiet?
I'm just wondering what this means.
It means I'm not gonna wear the medal anymore.
Well, it's one thing to take off a medal Brooke gave you. It's another thing to start a life without her.
I could say the same thing about you and Ridge, couldn't I?
That's true. I suppose I'll always love Ridge. He is the father of my children. That's a very powerful connection.
As long as that connection doesn't prevent you from moving forward and starting a life with someone else.
I don't see that happening.
Well, then we're in agreement. We're in the same boat. We each have significant relationships from our past. And we're both ready for something new, exciting.
I'm more than ready.
I'm sorry you heard that.
But not sorry you called my son a loser.
I'm just calling it like I see it, Brooke. Ever since Rick has come back, he's been arrogant, sarcastic. Now this thing with Phoebe. Enough is enough.
Ridge.
They kissed tonight. Did Rick tell you that? And before you tell me that it was just a kiss, like you tried to tell me it was just a crush, you should know that Phoebe thinks she's falling in love with him. So please, by all means, tell me again. There's nothing to worry about.
It's nice to see you smile a little.
Well, I finally have something to smile about.
You have been through a lot, my God.
Yeah, and somehow I survived all of it. But now my children are healthy and happy and kind of got this drinking thing under control, and things are going really great between you and me. It's almost perfect.
Almost. I don't like the sound of that. Why almost?
I think if I'm completely honest, there are times when I wonder if I can compete with what you had.
With Brooke?
Oh, with Brooke, Bridget, Felicia.
You lost me. I don't know what you mean.
I'm talking about children. You've already lost so much in that department. You've lost Nicole, tragically. It was a little bit different with Dino, but especially Hope. She's a little girl. I know that you couldn't have loved any more if she were your own child.
I do love that little girl as if she were my own.
You can't put this all on Rick. Obviously, Phoebe has feelings for him.
Because he led my daughter on.
How has he done that?
The point is, it's gotten out of hand and has to stop.
Oh, okay. So what are you going to do? You already threw Rick out.
Sorry I had to do that, but I didn't see any other choice. Phoebe has already had to grow up far too fast. Given what happened with Shane McGrath, the last thing she needs in her life is getting involved with an older man now. Especially one that's divorced and damn near her brother.
They're not related by blood.
It doesn't matter, it's wrong. Phoebe is my little girl. She's barely dated anyone. And now after one kiss, she thinks she's in love with Rick. Doesn't that tell you she's way in over her head now? We need to do something, Logan. And not just for the sake of my little daughter. For our sake, too. Ever since Rick got back into town, he's done nothing but cause problems for you and me.
He's just looking out for me.
Like I'm looking out for my daughter. I'm not going to stand by and watch Phoebe get involved with another guy that's all wrong for her.
Ridge, I know it's tough. Watching your kids grow up and make decisions that you don't approve of. But that's all part of being a parent. And Phoebe is 18 years old, and she's going to do what she wants to do. In the end, there's nothing that you can say, or I can say, or anybody can say. Anyway, it's probably not going to matter, because I'm sure Rick is going to go back to Europe, and all of this will be over.
Unless she goes with him.
I can't see her doing that.
Just like I couldn't see her falling in love with her brother. Logan, do you realize what will happen if the press gets wind of this? Do you realize what a disaster that would be? Our family can't afford that kind of bad publicity anymore. Something like that could destroy us.
What do you want me to say?
That you'll talk to Rick. Convince him he needs to back off.
I don't know.
Brooke, I need your help to get through to him here. I need your help before a lot of people get hurt.
All right. I'll talk to Rick.
Thank you. Thank you.
I really do feel like I understand where you're coming from, your desire to have a child, to leave a part of you behind after you die.
Well, I came close. I guess being a dad just really isn't in the cards for me.
No, I don't believe that. You've been captain of ships, you've traveled around the world, you've had an amazing life. I don't think you want to stop there. I know that you would feel more complete if you had your own child. I think that's what you want. That is what you want, isn't it?
More than you know.
I do know. Because I was there once, and then I had children, and I think they're the greatest accomplishment I've ever done in my life. They mean everything to me. I mean, now they give me purpose.
You're a good mother.
I hope so. I like to think so.
If I ever had the chance to raise a child, there is nothing in the world that I wouldn't do for him. Nothing.
Hold on one second. Oh, Mom! Hi!
Hi, honey. Is Rick here?
Yeah, come in and gathering.
Oh, figured this is where you would be. Thanks.
Listen, you two, I'm gonna take off for the hospital. But make yourself comfortable and you can get whatever you can find in the kitchen.
I'm going to talk about your fiance. I don't want to hear about it.
I'm sorry about what
Ridge is the one who should be apologizing. Can you see why I can't stand the guy? Who the hell does he think he is, kicking me out of your house?
He's concerned about his daughter.
Why? Because I'm such a bad influence on his daughter?
Ridge said that you two kissed. Is that true?
it's not like we planned it, okay? We were caught up in the moment and it just sort of happened.
So you have feelings for Phoebe?
I think that I think she's cool, and we enjoyed spending time with each other. Look, if we decide to see each other, there's nothing anybody can do about that.
Which is what I said to Ridge.
You told that to Rich. Has he calmed down yet?
No, he hasn't. And quite frankly, I can see where he's coming from. Whatever is going on between you and Phoebe has to stop. It has to end right now.
You know, sometimes when I'm out, I gotta be honest, I see these moms and dads and I envy them, I really do. You know, parenting is tough, but just having the gift to instill your values on a child and help them become the person that they're meant to be.
I don't know, maybe you'll still get to experience that firsthand.
Well, it's not like going to the store and picking out a loaf of bread, and it's not something that you can do alone.
No, it does take two.
Which means finding the right woman.
Oh, I'm sure she's out there somewhere.
Well, finding her's another story.
I think you'll be fine. I think you're a pretty good catch.
Really? I got a lot of bad habits. You can just ask Brooke.
I don't know about that. If I were in Brooke's shoes, I'd...
You'd what?
I can't believe you're taking his side on this.
I want what's best for the entire family, and that includes you and Phoebe.
Mom, I am not a threat to his daughter.
Honey, I know that. But what if you had a teenage daughter in the same situation? Wouldn't you be concerned? Now, I am glad that you and Phoebe have been spending time together. But you have to understand how complicated this is.
So what are you saying?
I think it's best if you and Phoebe just called things off.
Hang on. Hello?
Hi, where are you?
I'm at Bridget's. I'm staying here for the night.
Ugh, what a mess.
I know. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I can't believe my father.
That makes two of us.
Well, I'm really sorry.
Look, you have nothing to be sorry about. It's not your fault, but I can't really talk right now. Can I call you back? Okay, bye.
Phoebe,
Uh-huh.
will you just think about what I said?
And what, take more of Ridge's crap? First he loses the company, then he threatens to kill me. And now he's dictating who I can and cannot spend time with? Mom, he's out of control!
He's scared for his daughter. And a part of me can't blame him. If you don't break things off with Phoebe, it's gonna drive a wedge in this family. And that I cannot allow. Ridge and I are so close to having everything that we want. Raising RJ together. Having happiness in our future. And you can have that too. But we can't have that if you continue to see Phoebe. So please, please, Rick, break things off with her. The future of this family depends on it.
So you are asking me to give up on my relationship with Phoebe?
For the sake of the family.
You mean for the sake of your relationship with Ridge?
It's causing too much tension in the house.
Your house. You know, the one that Ridge kicked me out of.
If you can't do it for him, do it for me.
Mom, do you realize what you're asking me to give up here?
You like her.
You know I do.
Is there something more?
Does it matter? I mean, if I say yes, will that really change anything? No. Because Ridge doesn't approve, because we both grew up Forresters.
Honey, look, I know you're not blood related, but you have to think about what this looks like. Rich feels strongly about
So
it.
do I. I feel strongly about Phoebe.
Rick, you have to see how impossible this is.
Yeah, maybe for you and Ridge.
I'm not going to deny that your involvement with Phoebe has put a strain on our relationship, but that's not why I'm here. I want you to understand why Ridge is reacting this way.
Mom, I don't understand why you are acting this way. A few days ago, you couldn't be more thrilled that Phoebe made me happy, and now suddenly you don't want me spending any time with her.
Because you kissed her. This is Ridge's daughter. He's trying to talk to her and she's not listening to him and he's feeling helpless. I understand what that's like because I felt the same way when you and Amber got involved.
Whoa, what, you're comparing me to Amber?
Amber forced you to do things that you weren't
I
ready
haven't
to deal
forced Phoebe to do anything. I would never do that. Amber seduced me, Mom. That is not what is happening right now.
with. Okay, that is not what I meant.
Because you're not saying what you mean. You're only saying what Ridge wants you to say. Damn it, Mom! You know, after all the grief that this man has put you through, how many times has he hurt you before? After everything that has happened with Forrester Creations, where the hell does he get off dictating us like this?
Don't make this about Ridge!
It is about Ridge, Mom. Can't you see that? He is the one that has a problem with this. It's upsetting Phoebe and stressing you out.
No, I just explained that.
You excused it. Just like you've excused every other crappy thing that man has ever done to you. Because you're afraid that your relationship can't handle the tension. Mom, think about it. You are asking me to give up on a girl who I deeply care about. So you can live happily ever after with a man who's hurt you how many times? You know, maybe I should be asking you to give up on Ridge.
Now you're just being hurtful.
I'm sorry, but can't you see that this is hurting me?
I've waited a long time to find happiness with Ridge.
I know, but what does that have to do with me and Phoebe? Am I supposed to wait a couple of decades, see if this thing pans out?
You really think you could?
I don't know. You guys won't give me a fighting chance.
Do you know what you're up against?
I have an idea, yeah.
Not just fighting with Ridge, but it would be the rest of the family. It would be the press. Stephanie!
You've been fighting Stephanie for years. It's only made you stronger.
God, honey, I don't want to see you and Phoebe and Ridge go through that same cycle.
Oh, I can handle Ridge. Don't worry about that.
And what about Phoebe? What about what you want for her? I mean, do you really want to put her at odds with Ridge? Do you want to put her at odds with her grandmother? You know how close she is with her family, how much she loves them.
I know, and they should want her to be happy.
And you should too.
I do.
Then you know what you have to do. You have to end it with Phoebe before you get too involved. Rick, please. You are my son, and I love you very much. But there's hope in RJ that I need to think about. They finally have their family back together and they have a stable environment, a very peaceful home. And I can't let anyone or anything disrupt that. Now, you may not like Ridge, and you may not approve of our relationship. Those children need their father. I need him. Please, I am asking you to do this for me. You have to end it with Phoebe.
It's her. Hello.
It's me. Are you with your mom?
Yeah.
Is she trying to get you to stop seeing me? Rick?
She's upset, Phoebe. Your father is stressing her out, and she's afraid of what this tension is going to do to Hope and RJ.
Hope and RJ.
Phoebe, please, just listen
No,
to
you
me.
can't let them do this to us.
I never meant to hurt you. Please understand that. Phoebe, you are amazing and incredible. But we can't do this anymore. This situation, it's too complicated. I wish it wasn't, but it is, and
Rick,
I just wish. She hung up on me.
I'm sorry.
Well, you got what you wanted. You can go now.
Honey.
Mom, please. Please. I just want to be alone.
You're back.
Where's Phoebe?
She went up to her room.
She called Rick.
You broke it off, I know.
Is she all right?
Mm,
She's not talking to you.
no.
Rick's not talking to me either.
They'll get over it, you know that.
He didn't want to hurt her.
Well, it won't hurt for too long. In the long run, it'll be best for both of them.
I know.
They'll be okay, Logan. And so will we.
He did it for me.
He did it because he knew getting involved with Phoebe was a mistake. For both of them.
He let go of her so we could have peace in this house.
And now we do. We did what had to be done. Someday, they're going to thank us for it. Knocked on Phoebe's door, but she's not going to answer it.
Me to check on her?
Now, let's let her cool down for a while. They'll be okay.
I know.
You did the right thing, Logan. So did Rick.
He wasn't out to get her. He really did care for her.
Look, about what I said earlier,
You called my son a loser.
I was very worried about my daughter.
I know you two have issues. We can deal with that, but I can't
I'm
deal.
sorry. I'm sorry. Rick made the right choice, and I respect that.
I think you should tell him that.
I will.
I don't blame him for being drawn to Phoebe. She's really amazing.
And far too young and inexperienced for someone like Rick.
People used to say that about us, and look where we are now.
Well, you stole my innocence. You know that, don't you? Yeah, you did. Still waiting for you to make an honest man out of me.
I almost lost my chance to be able to do that. If Rick and Phoebe didn't call it quits. Is our relationship really that fragile? I thought that nothing could ever come between us. And our children almost did.
Well, that's all behind us now. Rick promised to keep his distance, thanks to you.
He really made a sacrifice for us. I think you should be grateful.
Oh, I am. Very grateful. Just glad things didn't go any further than they did. I think the damage would have been devastating for all of us.
You lost? I understand that you may be moving in down the street and we might be neighbors.
Actually, yes, I was just on my way down there.
Oh, it's a very expensive street. I guess you caught the loan officer in an optimistic mood.
Forrester Originals is a sure bet.
Oh, come on, Brooke. No such thing as a sure bet. If anybody'd know that.
We should have opened up our own retail stores a long time ago. That way you wouldn't have been able to torpedo our collection the way that you did.
Torpedo? I've never heard that word in the fashion business. Torpedo. I think I like that. Torpedo.
Look, I didn't stop by to trade barbs with you.
Then why did you stop by?
This isn't about the business.
I'm listening.
Actually, I'm the one who's been waiting to hear something from you about our divorce. It's been weeks since we signed our dissolution papers. Don't you think we should have heard something by now?
Isn't that a question for your lawyer? But you come over here to ask me. Why would you do that?
I just told you.
I think that's an excuse.
Fine. Why do you think I'm here? You think I came here to spy on you?
No, I think you're curious, and I'm not talking about clothes.
Oh, you think I'm curious about your personal life, is that it?
That's it.
Honestly, I've been too busy trying to keep my life on track with Ridge. I haven't even thought about you and Taylor.
I understand there have been a few problems connected to Rick and Phoebe.
That's over. I asked Rick to stop seeing Phoebe.
I thought you supported them.
I did. But they kissed. And that I cannot condone.
Brooke, do you really think that those feelings are going to go away because you forbid them from spending time with each other? You know better than that. Together or not, the attraction will be there. Thought you'd left. There's something else you want to say?
Actually, yes.
Okay.
Not that it's really any of your business, but you're right. Forbidding Rick and Phoebe to see each other would have been a terrible mistake.
But that's what you did, didn't you?
I asked Rick to stop seeing her.
And you told him to do it for you, didn't you?
Nick, there was so much tension in the house. It had to be done for Hope and RJ.
Oh, that's a bunch of crap, Brooke. You're placating Forrester and you know it. I know you. You would never tell your son to do something that wouldn't follow his heart.
I didn't have a problem with their friendship. But then they took it one step too far.
Too far for who? You or Ridge?
This is Rich's daughter we're talking about. How would you react if it were your own child? How would you feel if it were Hope? I'm sorry. I have to go down the street. They're waiting for me.
I know.
This is an enormous risk, but it's, to suddenly start worrying about it.
What's not worth worrying about?
Everything. Your father, all of a sudden, is apprehensive.
Starting a new retail venture is completely different from unveiling a new collection. I mean, we have to generate a whole different kind of buzz. And not just in the fashion press, but in the mainstream media as well. We need to reintroduce ourselves to the world.
And I know exactly how to do that. I've been thinking about this too. I've got the perfect solution. We have our wedding right here. We shut down Rodeo Drive, we jam Beverly Hills with press, and we get married right in front of the store on the day of our big grand opening.
You want to turn our wedding into a publicity stunt?
I want to use all of our assets to make this store a success.
But can you actually shut down Rodeo Drive?
I already talked to the mayor. He's willing to discuss it.
This is our wedding.
Look, we can have a private ceremony later, just for us. But this is an amazing opportunity to focus an international spotlight on our grand opening. You're the one that said we had to get the mainstream media involved, right? Well, what garners publicity better than a celebrity wedding? Our flagship would be on every magazine on the supermarket stands. We'd be talked about on every morning show there is.
I think he's right. It would guarantee enormous publicity.
Especially if we did it with sophistication and class.
Class, bleachers for the fans, and velvet ropes for the paparazzi.
I'm talking the must-see event of the year. An elegant Hollywood wedding on the most glamorous street in the world.
It'd be expensive.
You can't really be considering this, Eric.
Actually, I am. I think maybe you should too.
Yes, it could work. I think it could.
We're not just talking a store opening here. We're talking about securing the future of this company. You know, we have to do something bold here. This is the legacy of our children.
And when have you ever had a problem making a spectacle of yourself, miss?
Okay. I never said I wasn't going to do it. It's just not the wedding that I had imagined.
Come on. It's not really what I had planned either, originally. But we're going to get married, right? Whether it's privately or in front of the world, as long as we end up husband and wife, that's what I want most in the world.
Me too.
Okay. Then I promise you, nothing is going to stand in our way. So is there anything you don't like?
So this isn't a joke.
No joke. A stunt, maybe. You want your wedding to be a stunt?
Well, historically, the fashion press has always been more interested in Brooke and me than what we're selling. So if we want to give this grand opening a little boost, you know, I want to be left with something other than the shirts on our backs. This operation has to get going, and it has to get going fast.
Does Mom know about this?
Sweetie, I will make very, very sure that Taylor knows. Excuse me. Hey, see you back at the office. I gotta make sure we got enough inventory to fill this place.
Okay. I'll just say goodnight to Rick.
Hey, Logan, asking Rick to cut it off with Phoebe had to be done.
I guess so.
Maybe I did get a little carried away with all the wedding slash, opening thing.
Well, and they'll certainly get a lot of attention.
There used to be a time when you get really excited about this.
Yeah, that's true.
This isn't the way you want to get married. That's okay. We don't have to do it.
It's been so difficult lately. I thought something small and quiet would be really nice. But hey, what woman wouldn't want a huge, sensational wedding that nobody ever forgets?
That's the spirit.
My God. After everything What are you doing? My God. After everything, what are you doing?
Mom,
I just came in here to tell you that I was leaving.
I can explain.
No,
this.
I don't need an explanation. I can see perfectly well what's going on here. You told me you were going to break things off with Phoebe, but you haven't.
I know that I'm on my boat. I know that.
Just wait a second. Now step down. Okay, carefully. Watch your step. Watch your step.
If I could open my eyes, I would watch my step.
Just open it. Okay. So right over here.
Please.
We're almost there. We're almost there. All right. Okay. All right. Open your eyes.
You have a picnic basket.
Yes, that is indeed a picnic basket.
Why do you have it?
Because I thought you and I could have dinner together. You have to eat, right?
No. I run the fashion industry. I don't have time to eat.
Oh, how boring. When was the last time you took this Marlin out on the water?
Well, I've traded my boats for blouses.
Well,
you know that.
okay, as long as you don't start wearing them. Okay, listen, I've lived in LA a long time, and I've never been out on the water on a boat, and never at night, and never with an experienced sea captain. So, pull the anchor on this barge. You're taking me for a ride.
Aye, aye, baby.
You can come on out. Nobody's out here.
Do we have to do this here?
You do realize it could just as easily have been Ridge who walked in on the two of you, and God knows how he would have reacted.
That's a pretty good idea.
Well, then why are you doing this? Especially after you promised me that you'd stop seeing Phoebe. You do remember that?
I do.
Then why didn't you do it?
I did, okay? I told Phoebe that we couldn't see each other anymore. But you know what? I thought about it, and... No, you know what? What Phoebe and I are doing is not wrong. What Ridge is doing now, that's wrong, trying to keep us apart. I know you're on our side with this.
I never said that.
Why are you letting Ridge have his way?
I already told you. Ridge and I are getting another chance to build a life together. And before you go calling me selfish, this is for you too. Our life, our family, our business, everything is riding on this wedding. And if Ridge finds out that you two have been sneaking around behind his back and that I knew about it, it's gonna be a complete nightmare.
Look, I'll try to talk to him again.
No, Phoebe, it's not gonna help. It's gonna completely be a waste of time. Ridge is never going to accept this relationship. Not ever.
Copy that, Harbor Master. Shady Marlin leaving the marina. Switch to channel 72, over.
You look pretty good behind that wheel.
I haven't tried to get out of this harbor for a while. Tide can be a little tricky at night.
Oh, I'm not worried. I'm with the best sailor in the 7 seas. And the best looking, too.
Oh. How many sailors do you know?
I know you.
Uh-huh.
And, well, there's, you.
Uh-huh. Just as I suspected. What are you doing?
I'm just watching you. I'm watching you. You make steering the ship look really easy.
It's not like it's that tough.
Oh, stop. You're being modest.
You just got to get out in the water, get a little experience, and nothing to it. I could teach you sometime if you'd like.
I like that. Right now, I just like watching you do your thing.
Now, you just watch me do my thing.
What happened?
I think you made the boat short circuit.
You're making this sound so simple. I mean, it's not like we can just shut off what we're feeling.
Have you even tried?
Look, please don't be angry with him. He told me we had to stop seeing each other, but I think what we're both realizing is that even if we really wanted to, we can't be apart.
Mom, we don't like sneaking around like this, but you know what? It's Ridge's fault. He put us in this position.
How long were you planning on keeping this a secret?
Just until after you two were married.
And the new stores were launched.
We hoped eventually Ridge would come around.
And you really thought that would work? Even knowing how wrong he feels a relationship is between the two of you?
Look, I just have trouble believing that something feels like this is so wrong. I mean, I know my dad thinks that I'm too young to know what love is and that I haven't made a lot of great decisions recently, but you know your son. He's not trying to take advantage of me. He's kind and sweet, and I have absolutely no idea where any of this is going, but I do know that I am safe with him.
Phoebe's right. Mom, I would never hurt her. And the last thing in the world I expected was to feel this way, but here we are. I would think that you, out of all people, would understand what this is like for us.
I don't know what to say.
Say you'll talk to my father.
Phoebe, I tried. He didn't listen to a word that I said.
Well, maybe that should tell you something.
Please, let's not start that again.
Okay, fine, I won't. But Mom, you and Ridge are entitled to live your lives the way you choose. I realize that now. But that being said, don't you think that Phoebe and I should be allowed that same right?
Unbelievable.
What's the problem?
Well, the engine's fine. We're fueled. I don't know.
Has this ever happened before?
No, not 3 miles out in the middle of the night. I'm gonna call in for a tow.
Nick, wait. Do you really have to do that? Can't we just stay out here for a little while? I really kind of like it out here. Alone out here in the middle of the ocean, just the two of us. I like it. We have some stars out. And you can hear the waves lapping against the boat.
Well, when you put it that way, I wish this boat would have broken down more often.
We're not talking about Ridge and me here. We're talking about you and Phoebe. So let's just say, for the sake of argument, that you two do stay together. How would all this work out?
We'd figure it out.
Rick.
Mom, we are not living in a dream fantasy world here, okay? I realize that this situation is very complicated, that there are concerns. You know, Phoebe's only 18. She's got her whole life ahead of her, and I don't want to take that away from her. But Mom, I deeply care about her. I've tried to shut those feelings out. I can't do it. And if I felt that this was wrong, I would end it immediately. But the fact of the matter is, I really feel that this is something worth fighting for.
Well, you wouldn't be the first young couple to raise a few eyebrows. And it probably wouldn't last anyway.
Gee, thank you.
No, I'm just saying, when you first start a relationship, everything is so magical. And it always seems like it's going to stay that way. And then sooner or later, reality sets in, and maybe one of you would annoy the other, or maybe one of you would see somebody else, and as quickly as the relationship started, it would end.
Okay, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, what?
What are you saying?
I think what I'm saying is I don't really see the harm in you two exploring a relationship.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But there is one thing. Ridge needs to know.
We can't tell my father.
You saw how he reacted before.
He needs to know.
Mom, what about everything you said? Not wanting to jeopardize your wedding or the opening of the new stores.
I realize he might not take it well,
Might not?
but lying to him is going to be worse down the road, believe me. How about if I talk to him?
And say what?
Say that you tried to break it off, but you couldn't.
He's not going to accept that.
Maybe not, but I have to try. And you're right. Ridge is not going to be happy about this. But eventually, he may come around.
So quiet.
That's what I love about being out on the water. It's just like nothing else exists.
I wish it could be like this all the time.
You okay?
It just wasn't that long ago that I felt like my life was so empty. I felt so alone. It just feels like a whole new start for me.
You know, it's a whole new start for both of us. Yeah.
Make love to me.
Honey, calm down.
You have made a career out of interfering with my relationships. Just stop it. Brooke and I are getting married as planned, and if you cause any trouble, Brooke's not going to be the one I get out of my life. It'll be you.
I consider myself warned.
I mean it, Mother. No more. I drew the line just like I did with Rick and Phoebe. It's one they better not cross. Hey, Logan.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
I was just talking about the wedding with Mother.
Anything going on I should know?
Jarrett's coming over. We're giving him an exclusive.
He'll love that.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I just need to talk to you. Alone.
Is that my cue to leave?
That would be your cue, yes.
You're getting married soon. All's well with the world. Could possibly be upsetting you.
Don't worry, I warned Mother just like I warned Rick and Phoebe. Oh, it's hard to believe we're about to be Mr. and Mrs. Forrester again. Oh, Jarrett's probably going to want to do a cover story on the wedding, so if we could plan a little private time for the photo shoot, that'd be great, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you are going to look so beautiful on our perfect wedding day. And then afterwards, we start our life together, and this time, Logan, Nothing is going to come between us. Hey, what's going on?
I really need to tell you something. You know how much I love you. And we're usually in sync about certain things. Love, family. But this time we're not. And we really need to be before we continue on. It's Rick and Phoebe. And you're not going to like it.
Convincing Rick to stay away from Phoebe was the right thing to do. Besides, Rick's gonna be back in Paris pretty soon, all the wine and women he can handle. It's my sweet little girl, my hopeless romantic that I'm concerned about.
Phoebe's your daughter, and you have a right to be concerned. But at some point, you have to trust that she's going to make the right decisions in life.
Okay, well, I will work on that. As long as you can keep your son away from Phoebe, there's no negotiation on that one.
Rich.
Look who I've got.
Hey, Jarrett. Glad you could make it.
Thank you. An exclusive? You know that. I wouldn't miss that. Look.
Well, Mr. and Mrs. Eric Forrester cordially invite you to the wedding of their son, Ridge Forrester, and Brooke Logan at the gala opening of Forrester Originals, Rodeo Drive.
Well, that is news.
Well, Brooke and I fell in love in the fashion business, so I thought it was fitting that we get married on the day of one of our biggest achievements. And I would hope this would deserve an Eye on Fashion cover.
I can't imagine it not. Though I have to admit, I was thinking that this might be the scoop about Phoebe.
Phoebe?
Yes, the buzz is everywhere. The newest hot model, keeping it all in the family.
Well, we're all very enthusiastic about Phoebe's future.
And does that future involve Rick Forrester?
Rick?
Well, according to our editorial assistant, Phoebe and Rick put on quite a show at Insomnia the other night. Perfect harmony and plenty of chemistry. You didn't know?
Nothing is going on between my daughter and Rick.
There's a photograph circulating the internet that argues to the contrary.
What?
What photograph?
Well, their duet at Insomnia. The way that Phoebe and Rick are looking at each other. You know.
They enjoy singing together.
Well, look, technically, you're a Maroney, so Rick and Phoebe aren't even...
Jared, we are family.
It's like what I said. They enjoy singing together. That is all. I mean, having fun in Insomnia is hardly news compared to Forrester Originals being launched worldwide. And Ridge and I getting married on Rodeo Drive.
Exactly. Jarrett, we do not want any Forrester family members involved in any kind of scandals, please. I'm hoping that you will keep Eye on Fashion focused on what's really important here, launching this whole new venture.
Of course.
But may I say quietly to you that if that isn't what happens, your days of exclusives at this company will be over.
Saluta. I think we're having a moment, aren't we?
We are. You might just be the most complicated man I think I've ever known.
Really?
One minute you're in jeans and t-shirt, hanging out with the guys at Chuck's, having wings, and the next thing you're in a $1,000 suit making a big business deal. From shipping to fashion.
Well, you forgot the best part, and that's what comes next. Being here with you.
Stranded on a boat miles away from everybody.
I hope fog doesn't bother you, because it's about to come in thick as pea soup.
Oh, I can handle that.
I think you can handle just about anything, can't you?
How long would it take to sail this thing around the world?
This thing? Lifetime.
We'd be exposed. explorers.
And you know what they say about explorers, right? They're never lost.
Because they have no destination.
That's right.
So is that how you are? You like to live your life having no destination?
Well, you know, I took off to sea at a young age for what I thought was adventure. I was actually just running towards something, away from something. I don't know. It's all running.
And you'd like to stop?
I would like to know that I belong somewhere. Belong with someone.
You do.
So, the press has gotten wind of his attraction to Phoebe.
They're attracted to each other.
Teenagers having a crush on one another is one thing. Your son is a grown man. This is absolutely inappropriate.
Mother, it's been handled.
Has it?
Brooke talked with Rick.
Oh, fine then. We have nothing to worry about.
Rick understands the importance of this launch.
And Jarrett understands the importance of a sex scandal.
Oh, come on, Mother.
Just so we're clear, all right? Jarrett would give up all of his exclusives if he thought he could break a story that would expose the two of them having an affair.
Stephanie.
Look, Brooke has closed the door on this, okay? And so have I.
Okay, then. I'm just going to trust that there's nothing for us to worry about.
Wedding day. Look, even though this involves some publicity for the opening of our boutiques, I want you to know how much I respect the sanctity of our marriage. It's what we've wanted. I know mistakes have been made, but we're going to get it right this time, Logan. I guarantee that.
You were involved with. You came back to LA so quickly.
I'm not a threat to Phoebe, okay? Like Deacon was to you and Amber to me. I just wish people would let us live our lives. This is nobody's business.
If only that were so. I guess Rick's told you what happened.
Just now.
You look stressed. Didn't go well.
Jarrett was there. Apparently, the press knows about your relationship with Phoebe.
What?
Somebody was at the Insomnia and they saw you two singing together. They snapped a photo and now it's all over the internet.
Well, Ridge must have gone ballistic. Is he on his way over here? Should I hightail it out of town?
Ridge is fine.
So you didn't tell him?
I couldn't.
Oh, Mom.
Rick.
No. You know what? This is exactly why Phoebe and I wanted to keep this a secret.
But there is no secret. Jared said he wouldn't say anything right now, but who knows what's going to happen in the future.
Damn the press. You know, they just never leave you alone.
I don't want to keep a secret from Ridge. He's going to be my husband.
Again. And how's it going to be different this time? Mom, please, this is my business, my life.
Don't let me interrupt. me guess. This conversation is about Phoebe?
This conversation is none of your business.
Your mother has told you to stay away from her. So have I, and so has Ridge.
I can handle this, Stephanie.
How? By treating it as though it's a cute little teenage crush?
Oh, Stephanie, I think Rick appreciates the fact that Phoebe is only 18.
Oh, I'm sure he does. Do you have any idea really what's at stake here? This is a vulnerable, impressionable, young 18-year-old girl. And anything that you do to her is going to have a lasting impression. Not to mention a scandal. My God, we've bet the farm on this whole new business venture. We can't have another scandal, certainly not like the ones your mother did years...
My God, where do you get off coming in here and judging my mother and me like this?
I'm not. I'm trying to protect my granddaughter because I believe this relationship is wrong.
This relationship is not wrong.
The situation has been resolved.
By you? Please. Bridget, of all people, you know the kind of pain a scandal like this can cause?
What I know is that your involvement never helps.
Rick has no intention of hurting Phoebe.
And you have no intention of backing off either, do you? You promised Ridge that this was over. Look, I've supported your marrying Ridge again because... Brooke, if you're lying, all bets are off. So I'm going to ask you one more time. I want a straight answer from you. Is your mother telling me the truth? Have you stopped seeing Phoebe or haven't you? Have you or haven't you? You're a lying son of a bitch. And you know about this. This is a big mistake, Brooke. A big mistake. Especially when Ridge finds out.